Hi, Rick Kearney again at Earl Stewart Toyota, North Palm Beach, Florida. I'd like to show you some of the things that the average person can check on their own in order to find out what sort of condition is your car in and how to make sure that you maintain it to the best of your ability and keep you running in between your normal scheduled maintenances. One of the first things is checking the air filter. A dirty air filter means your engine is not going to perform up to standards. Replacing your air filter when it gets dirty is a very good idea. Now, how do you tell when it's dirty? Simply pull it out and look at it. A brand new air filter is sparkling white and clean. An old filter is dirty brown, may have leaves or debris in it, and if it looks dirty to you and you're questionable, go ahead and replace it. Also, you can do such things as checking your oil. Now, this should be done at least once a week. Checking your oil is a very good idea to make sure that if you have an issue, maybe a leak, or you're burning oil, you won't wind up with a blown up engine. Simply pull the dipstick out, wipe it off with a clean rag, push it back in, and then pull it out again and make sure that the oil is in this nice safe range shown on the dipstick. Also, many batteries have switched over to what's called maintenance free, and in that case, there's really nothing to do for them. This battery, however, has removable caps, which means that you want to every so often pull those caps off and make sure the battery's full of water. If it's low, use distilled water. Most people probably don't have a ready supply of that, but just a simple bottle of normal store-bought water, top that battery off, and put the caps back on. However, wear a pair of safety glasses or any sort of glasses to help protect your eyes, and be very careful, because the liquid inside that battery is acid, and it can hurt you if you're not real careful with it. Now, we can also do such things as inspecting fluids. The brake fluid over here, you want to look at the condition of it. It should be yellowish, kind of a straw color, and it should be somewhere near the full line. However, don't necessarily just start adding brake fluid if it's low. Once that brake fluid gets low, that's telling you that your brakes are starting to wear, and it might be time to have somebody take a look at them to make sure that they're still safe. Also, you want to look to make sure that there isn't a leak somewhere, so just adding brake fluid isn't always a good idea. It's a good indicator, however, of the condition of your brakes. The engine coolant is also something you'll want to inspect. Most engine coolants nowadays are not meant to be serviced for 50, 60, or some even 100,000 miles. But you do want to make sure that the level is correct, and if it's a little bit low, add a little bit of that clean water just to bring it up to the full line. Power steering fluid is another one. Again, simply look at the level, and if it's full, you're fine. If it's low, have a mechanic check it out and make sure you don't have a leak. Power steering components can get very, very expensive, and if it runs out of fluid, it can cause parts to be damaged. Of course, the easiest one to check is the washer fluid. There, just top it off with a good quality washer solvent, or if you want to mix that 50-50 with water to make it last a little longer, that works very well as well.